What's up everyone, this is CoyneDawg here with another GTA video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you 3 vehicles that I think everyone should own in Grand Theft Auto Online. Some of them are quite obvious and some of them perhaps not so much, so I'm going to show you which ones I think you should own and why and how to get them. So first up, this is the most obvious of them all, this is the Elegy. So this is undoubtedly the fastest sports car in the game, and I would expect that most people that see this video will own one. However, if you're new to the game, then you perhaps don't own one and you perhaps don't know how to get one. So it's a completely free vehicle, which is why I think everyone should have one. You just need to make sure you've signed up for a Rockstar account, which you can get for free on the website. And then if you go to Legendary Motorsport on your mobile phone and scroll all the way down, you will find right down near the bottom the Elegy there for completely free. So you can purchase one of those, and then it's just a car that everyone should own as far as I'm concerned. Especially for racing, if you do racing, it is so overpowered in most races, as long as you know how to use it. And that's the only thing I would say about the car, is that it's not the easiest vehicle to drive. It takes a little bit of practice to get right, but as soon as you've got the hang of the vehicle in terms of how it drives, you will be a lot quicker than most people in other sports cars. The cars that are behind this, with the exception of the Elegy Retro, which is relatively close, but the rest of them, there is a reasonable gap between the two. It's just, if in races you generally do not see that gap so much, because not many people can drive the Elegy properly. I mean, if I'm honest, I can't really drive it properly. It does require quite a specific driving style to get the most out of it. But as you can see here, after that awful start, I've managed to get past most of these people. I mean, I am only in a public lobby here, these aren't experienced racers, but I just thought I'd share this with you so that you can see how it drives and that sort of thing in a race. The grip it has out of corners is just ridiculous, and there's not many cars in the game that have the grip that this thing does, to be honest. The only thing that I found that goes against it is it's got a ridiculous turning circle. As you can see in one of my previous videos, if you have a really tight corner, then this car struggles to get around it. So the next one that I've gone for that everyone should own, in my opinion, is the Kuruma Armoured. Not the normal Kuruma so much, although that is a good car, but the Kuruma Armoured is just so useful for free roam play, for heists, for missions. It's just such a useful car that I think you'd be daft not to own one. So if you to buy this car, firstly you need to have completed the first heist. So if you haven't completed that yet, then make sure you do. It will then appear in Southern San Andreas Autos, and if you scroll down to the bottom there, I think it's 525,000. So it's not too much money, to be honest. It's not bad, but the reason that you own it, I'm gonna show you here. So this is just me trolling a few people in free roam. There's police everywhere, as you can see as well, and because of all the armour that you've got on this vehicle around the windows and all that sort of stuff, the police can hardly hit me, the players can hardly hit me. I kill them so many times on this. If there's auto aim on, then that might change things, but still, it's still not too bad. They still cannot hit you as easily as they can when you're just in a car that's got open windows and stuff. In terms of explosions, it's not got very good resistance to that, but if you keep moving, keep out of the way of RPGs and stuff, then you'll be completely fine. And additionally, I also found out it appears to scare people to jump off bridges, as you can see there. So that's just an added benefit to that vehicle. And then the third vehicle, which is probably one that most people weren't expecting to see, is this one. Now some of you will probably be looking at that and thinking, what the hell is that? It's not the Sanchez, it is the new, relatively new bike called the BF400. And the reason that I think everyone should own one of these is because if you do public racing, you end up in a lot of off-road races, and this bike is so overpowered in the off-road class, it's just ridiculous, and it's so cheap. I mean, it's less than £100,000 to buy. It's one of those things that I think everyone should have in the garage just for the small amount of money that you have to spend on it. But it is just so overpowered. As long as you can drive bikes and you can wheelie, that's the only thing that I would say about it. But it's not too difficult to do that, in my opinion. But you will see here that I have again a bad start, which, to be fair, on this occasion was my own fault, rather than anyone try to take me out as it was in the Elegy race. I think I get taken out by traffic as well. Yeah, there we go. So everything's going wrong. But this bike, partially because I was in a public lobby, but also because this is so overpowered, I ended up back in the front and then eventually won this race. So yeah, I think that's another one that everyone should definitely own. And there's plenty others, but those are just my top 3 for today. So that's it, to be honest, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I'll be back again probably tomorrow with another GTA video. I might give it a miss tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. But thanks very much.